name's Karina's Designs, and today I'm going to show you how I make a layout when I make one. I've had lots of people say we do paper scrapbooking and we're familiar with that process, but not too sure about using realistic style of kits and items, which is probably mostly what I make. So today I wanted to show you my layout process of what I do to make a layout. The kit we're going to use today is this one here. It's Karina's Quickfire number 5 kit, and yeah, well, let's get started. I start also always with adding the background. It's under Purchase Kits, Heritage Quickfire Mini 5, and papers come up. We're going to use paper number 4. We add it. Then I go to embellishments, add, again under Purchase Quickfire Mini 5, and we're going to use just about most of these. The button, I add them all at once so I don't have to go back and forward. The cluster, the flower, frame, the glitter doodle, ribbon, the leaf, the rose, and lastly the word art, just a text overlay. Once we've got them added, we close, and they all come into the centre of the page, all on top of one another. Over on the palette, on the left here, I have my layers selected. Instead of papers, I click the layers because I work a lot with layers. The first thing we want to do is that the first one, click on the first one, which is the text, and I've got a pretty good idea of what I want for my layout to start with, so I'm going to move that to there and then take it in the layers area and drag it right to the very bottom, because that's the bottom layer. It's like making a sandwich. You put your bread down, you put your lettuce, and you layer it up to the top, and then you put your final on top. So it's like making a sandwich, really. We come back to the top. The rose is on the top, as you can see on the layers, and we're going to move it. And I've got an idea that I want to put these flowers here, and I might put that one at the bottom. So I've turned it to face downwards. I'm going to do this cluster area just here, so I can move that down. Actually, no, I might leave it at the top there, but at the moment while I'm working on it, click on the next layer. On the top is the leaf. That's going to be too big. I'm going to size that down a bit, but leave it there for the moment. The next layer in the middle is the bow, and I'm going to size that down and put it to the side. The next one, we're going to size this down just a bit and twist it. I want these to be at the bottom, but I want them sticking out beyond where the flowers go. So I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to copy it and paste it in. Bring it down, give it a turn around. And at this point I'm just guessing where I want them exactly. That's about it. The next layer is the frame, and I'm going to leave that, just undo that move, leave that where it is because it's already centered. So in order to get that out of the way, I'm going to move it down in the layers area so that it's not in the way that I keep selecting it all the time, because I don't want that at the moment. The next layer is this little floral embellishment. I'm going to give that a twist and pop it in about there. copy and paste, twist it opposite way, and I'm going to pop that about there. Drag that down below the flower because I'm pretty happy with that where that is. Next is this flower. I'm going to give it a turn. Right, I want the buds to be off to the left, so I'm going to mirror image it. Because I'd already twisted it, it's turned. There we go. Bring it down close to the other rows. Yeah, that's getting in the way. Let's move that down. A moment. My rows that I want to be moving and moving it a moment. Go to the top. And I want it to be sitting right about there. Great. Now I'll move that leaf to the top. I'm going to bring my leaf in. Give it a twist because you want your leaves sticking out from underneath. At the moment it's on top, but it's easier to work with it on the top. Give it a twist, move it over, that's good, paste, move it over, and turn it, good, and one more, right click and paste, turn it, just a little bit more. So, move it closer. Right, I'm happy with my positioning of all those. I'm going to hold down the Command key and click on each of the other leaves. Right click and I'm going to group. Grouping puts those four elements all together. If you look on the panel over here, you can now see them all in one layer. It's all grouped together, and that's easy now. If I click on that and drag it down, which will move it underneath those flowers, which is where I want it to be. I just need to adjust a couple of things here. I want the glitter underneath. I want that little element there on the top of my flowers. Button, I'll just move that to the very top because I'll place that in a minute. Right, now we've got something that looks like a cluster and it looks like it's a layered embellishment, a bit like floral art. You're arranging a bouquet. Lastly, let's grab this bow and we might just pop it over here. Twist, get positioned right, that I like it there. Take my button, I'm going to size it down a little bit, it's just too big for my liking at the moment, and I might place that up here. Right click, copy, right click, paste, bring it down. Paste again, bring that one down. Buttons always look quite good in a row. I've just selected the three by clicking and dragging down over them. Right click, align and center, and align and evenly vertically. Now that I've got them lined up and evenly spaced, I right click again. I'm going to group these together so I don't have to keep moving 3 different things. I want to now copy and paste. Now because I've got them grouped, that will give me a perfect copy of what I've just made. And I'm going to slide them down and pop them there. If you tried to move them each at a time, it's very time consuming. Right, well the page is looking quite good. We're now going to add my photo. I might just do it as a photo box to start with. I'm going to shape it as an oval. Drag it so it fits with my frame where I want it. Just widen it a little bit there on the left and the right. Double click on it now and I'm going to add my photo, which I've already pre-arranged. I'm happy with the photo positioning, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And there she is. This is my daughter, Caitlin. I'll just drag her photo down now because we don't want it at the top. I'm going to take it right down so it's underneath the photo frame. Yep, perfect. That bow, I just select that bow and just move it down a little bit. I'm not quite happy with where it is. That looks better. Now basically all you need to do is add your titles and any journaling you'd want to do, and you've got your page pretty much done, apart from we've just got to add some shadowing now. I've got the photo frame selected, go over to the right, add the shadows. I want this quite heavy. So it stands out. Click OK. Yep, that looks okay to me. Come back to this rose now. Whoops. Click on it. Shadow. This I probably don't want quite as dark. That's too much blur. It makes it, you want it to look realistic. And we might change everything on this page. And click OK. And that'll apply a shadow to everything, and that'll actually change that frame of mine. I'm going to have to go back to that one again to change that because I don't want that to be the same. Slide that back up. Okay. Right. There we have a finished page. Add your journaling, add your text, and save it. And it's as simple as that. It might at first look a bit complicated. I have quite a lot of layers on there, but you soon get used to it. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed the process of watching my page layout being put together. Again, this is the kit we've used. It's Quickfire number 5, I'm sorry, by Karina's Designs. Here we go, Quickfire Mini 5 by Karina's Designs at mymemories.com. You can find me on Facebook on www.facebook.com/Karina Scrapbook Designs. Thank you for watching.